Well, thank you, Ziorian. Wonderful panel out there. We are up, and it is time to see game number 2. Navi, they're kind of crazy. OG seem to be a little bit more crazy in terms of how hard they're hitting and how well they're playing, at least in game number 1. Trent, how you feeling about this draft, though?
Yeah, we're real, apparently, which is great. Thank you, Ziori. It's good to know. I appreciate it. I'll always remember. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Danger.
Inception, it's all over again. I got it. The response of the Kunk, I don't know, Kunk came up and I was kind of like, I don't know. I was hoping for something big. I couldn't quite figure out what the answer was, and the Kunka pops up, and to me he's always like a jack of all trades kind of hero, and I don't know if he's going to be the Swiss Army knife to save this draft. I appreciate the OG draft quite a bit. I think the one problem they could have is if there's like bad Ravages maybe, but we've seen so many MidOne Sven and Tidehunter combos at this point that it's really scary when you try and punish this Tidehunter and he just Ravages you into a relocate.
It's very difficult to deal with, and I think that, like, particularly with this lineup, you know, you kind of have a lot of time that you need to set up for kills, right? Like Yule Scepter into Lena Sun, you've got X into Torrent, you've got you know, maybe a Yule's coming out from Mars or something. Like those are the type of like slow, steady buildups that need to come for them to be aggressive. And like you said, one, worried about the Tidehunter, but two, just like if Sven gets that Aghanim Scepter, there's no real save on Navi. They don't like to build safe. Navi like to be the ones that are playing aggressive, and I think that OG is just, in a way, kind of a bad matchup for them. Like, I don't know. Navi I think sometimes they're able to take more advantage of other teams, and OG are just coming up with really great answers to everything they're throwing at them.
Instant D-ward up top here. Roger came in trying to plant a cheeky sentry down on the low ground, and it was instantly spotted by NoTail by his positioning. And so that camp is going to stay blocked, and Roger's going to have to send in another sentry if he wants to deal with this.
Oof.
Yeah, it's already on its way. So, yeah, it gives them the tip. Like, yeah, all right, you got me. Well, I got you. Go stand in your small camp.
Gives a little bit of extra space over there, because otherwise, you know, NoTail maybe could have been in the other hard camp, and he would have had to block it out himself. So, gets a little bit of extra regen onto his core. I will say the thing that is going to probably be interesting to watch in this is how does Iceberg play around the Decrepify. That's going to be the really annoying part, I think, for the Kunkka in the lane here, because it's going to just deny out a ton of his abilities to just try and CS on a tower exactly like this.
Yep. Oh, what an annoying ability.
Yeah.
Max duration at level 1. At least the downtime's obviously pretty long early on, so it'll help him. If he doesn't save it for the range creep, then at least he knows that he can like try and contest for that at the end of the wave.
Right. Well, and I think the Kunkka that you're sort of talking about, how it's sort of
always on fly is isolated down here. Okay, never mind. He's good.
He's a big bad Undying. He's gonna run back in and try and die again. This guy's crazy. Oh, he's got Soul Rip now, so he should be fine.
Yeah, I didn't realize Soxa had missed so much XP. Still ways away from level 2 right now.
Is under attack.
Does have to be careful with these stacks wearing off soon. On the decay. Wait, they're trying to find the kill. The Soul Rip damage coming in. Can they bring him down in time? It doesn't look like it. In fact, always want to fly. Could be the one that goes down, although they break the salve.
Yeah, that was nice. And he got that extra decay to like get himself back under the tower. He just has to run home now. What an excellent first couple of levels here from Always Want to Fly. Oh, he got salve and mangoes on his crate right there. He's great.
Okay. B-Tune. Just gonna stay comfy for the moment. He's gonna get that salve passed over to him. Didn't have to tango up for it. And now he's going to be able to pressure back Seb some more. So yeah, this is looking like a really good lane if they can just control the area and make sure that this pull doesn't get off, which it looks like they will get one of those creeps over there. Well, up top, bit of a battle of brewing. Light Strike Ray is going to connect onto MidOne. Looking for the spear, is going to connect, but NoTail is nearby, has 10 stick charges. And that's enough to keep MidOne alive.
It's always interesting to watch Undying players and see what they do in a situation exactly like this, right? You're like completely out of mana. You have one mango left. You're just casually decaying the Shadow Shaman. Like, is it worth it to run to the tier 2? Is it worth it to run home? Or in this case, Always Want to Fly is basically just saying, you know, I'm just going to try and hold out and see if I can bully you with just my boots, basically.
What a
Yeah. And if he's not careful, he definitely could go down, and that would be first blood here as well, which, you know, it might be worth it at other times, but it doesn't feel worth it necessarily here. Soxa gonna be surrounded by V2 a little bit. They're gonna try and get this pull off.
Yeah, they are just stopping any action from Soxa on that camp.
That's really good. It's well played.
Oh, but Soxa, oh, he rapped for the courier, but they saw it coming. They hid them.
And they actually didn't get the pull off here.
Oh, they didn't hide them well enough, though.
No! Soxa takes it down. Soon's gonna go lose his courier. So 2 courier deaths, no hero deaths yet. And Roger could be the first one if he's not careful. No tail. Very, very dangerous with his right clicks. And Roger, LSA,
oh, no.
barely getting out of there. He's gonna escape.
Are we gonna make it to the first bounty runes here, guys?
A little wild.
I think we might. V-Tune's onto Soxa. Whoa, that's a big soul rip. That was level 2.
And that's going to be first blood. V-Tune draws it as he takes down the Shadow Shaman. Well played indeed.
Yeah, that was looking like the max units there are nearly. There's 195 damage total from that soul rip. And that's going to put Always Wanna Fly on both bounties. MidOne will grab the top one, but it still end up being 3 for 1 in favor of NAVI.
That's a nice little pickup for him, definitely. That's what you want to see.
All right, so first rotations should go really well for NAVI, though, right? This is how I envision their game going well for them, is that the arena early on, we thought how there's no saves on NAVI. I mean, the saves on the Dire are like, oh, Thompson, not enough damage.
Oh, he just got level 6 right there. He killed 1 creep and that gave him level 6. Otherwise, he's dead. Really well played. That was that rotation.
And Soxa just drops the ward and wants to see if he can poke his way in here, but that's a very tough angle.
Yeah, Iceberg is also, okay, good play here by Thompson to life drain back up because he was very low, and yeah, I can see that Soxa's still sticking around. They want to make this happen. He's got to be really careful, and the life drain combo together with the shackles. Iceberg barely living, but eventually will go down. Well played. And yeah, Thompson appreciating Soxa sticking around that long, and they didn't really lose anything bottom.
Under attack.
No, they couldn't really do anything to Seb. I mean, he's got only 1 point in the Kraken.
Okay, well, maybe we spoke too soon.
It's good. Maybe they weren't convinced that he wasn't there or something, or that he was like on his way back, and so they didn't want to go aggressive on him.
Well, in the meantime, Lena takes over for a little bit mid. Iceberg does have 6 now. But it's a
Look at the vision though,
hard.
and the commitment to seeing exactly what Iceberg's doing. Like, they know that he's a key factor in this game.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like every little bit, just denying out all these creeps. It's gonna be so annoying for Iceberg.
His hero pool has really expanded. Because before it was like basically just Bat Rider General was like a big stand-up compared to anything else, and now he's really like gone into this Void Spirit and Mars as he makes the rotation for the spear, and yeah, he gets the kill.
Well played. Now they bring in a lot of people able to get that jump onto the Pugna. And it's just an easy play. You walk in, you get the X, and it's going to ensure that you manage to find it. Soxa couldn't quite get in time for the tackles.
Now, because they killed Seb, he has no TP.
Oh. Okay.
So this is going to be a very long walkout with no boots.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean, the Anchor Smash is really good for like keeping a lot of lifesteal going here. But yeah, it looks like he's just going to accept his fate here. And
if there wasn't Decay, you know, there's actually a chance in some ways there with like Kraken and everything. Like, I mean, I guess there's also phase boots, but maybe he'd get somewhere where rotation could come through because he'd have so much more HP. But with the Decay being there, there's just no hope.
Dude, they've got 3 heroes mid constantly. Like, what the hell? They're putting so much pressure on this Kunkka. This is insane. But now they're going to bring in a couple more. Tide Bringer is going to be there for some damage, but they couldn't catch with the Torrent, so call it off.
Yeah, they were feeling the pressure of that ward back there, too, and they did manage to get it after 2 sentries.
Ooh, Soxa playing the little illusion rune trick. I like it. He's gonna send himself in 1 at least in a moment. They're bringing 4 heroes mid now. Because that's the thing. These are all under vision.
So yeah, Thompson, come on. Come on back to that mid. All
Under attack.
right, do they have a smoke there showing? They don't. Okay.
MidOne is going to pop God Strength instead and just take this tier 1 tower. At least do a good chunk of damage to it as they come on back in. General doesn't miss out on some ACS though.
That ward has just done so much though. It sees that rotation coming back with the arena, so they're able to just back it up. They're not losing out on anything. Thompson doesn't put himself in a vulnerable position, and Soxa, well, now he takes care of the ward that was there for the Radiant, guarding and watching his movements. So Thompson gets torrented up, but level 1x, they're gonna go for it.
And they've got him caught here. Roger afterwards. Do they have enough damage though? Soxa moves in, gets the Hex out, trying to kill him off. Will be able to. Man, Always Wanna Fly came in just in time with that soul rep, and the LSA gonna land now onto Soxa. Great reaction from Navi. That was really well played.
Yeah, that was still only the level 2 soul rip too, so that was pretty close. He almost lived there. I think the tower damage was just enough to help get that kill.
Burns, doesn't it?
You know, it's interesting because to me it feels like one of those things where like if you don't kill the Pugna right there, he might live through the whole rest of the engagement, you know?
Yeah.
And instead just kill everybody. Like life drain is so crazy.
10 minutes, not able to get a stack off, but the bounties again look like they're going Navi's way. 3 for 1.
Bad for them. Seb has Ravage available. They're gonna go for the TP out of there while No Tail dies on the other side of the map. So Navi find themselves a kill. Get out with Undying.
And Soxa though has the snakes. What will the plan be? That mid tower is awfully tempting.
Could happen. Dangerous.
Just making a beeline for it. Oh, they're going in on Thompson again. Yeah, this is snakes time.
Under attack.
Boat.
Trap of Soxa.
Laguna Blade, it's not there in time. Oh, good stuff coming out. Now they got to run away on Kunkka. They're going to drop the snakes, but I don't know if this is going to work. They're going to kill off the tombstone at the very least. No, denied. Oh, well played by the Lena.
Yeah, the snakes were a little greedy, but that was really well played by Soxa to go for that shackle right as you pointed out, because he needed to heal back up before that Laguna popped him in the head.
As we've seen time and again, MidOne just hangs out down bottom, gets his farm on, and has just been left alone. It's like, yeah, these cool things are going on for Navi, but that impending sense of doom of a Sven just getting out of control is definitely scary.
I can't believe they only have 1 kill instead of OG. It's felt like they've had some pretty good leads in a lot of these fights.
Soxa getting chased. All the way over to the side, they find him there. They're
pretty deep
in. Now, TP coming in as well as the relocate, and V2 just gonna rage TP out of there. They force a bunch of rotations. They'll lose the Undying, but I think everybody else escapes. Oh wait, okay, he's at bottom, down bottom. Oh, it's just no
pumping everything.
Yeah. They don't bring MidOne back from that one. So well played. B-Tune gonna force to rage away from mid. So again, very back and forth game. I'm not sure how to read this one as far as where they go next either, because it has that feeling like, you know, things could sort of turn on a dime and all of a sudden a big fight happens and OG could pull crazy far ahead.
There's that, and I could also see the same thing happening with the Blink Dagger on general. I think that synced up in combination with the BKB on the Kunkka is just going to lead them into a lot of aggression, and Thompson has the Meteor Hammer. So all your buildings belong to us, as they have Pugna, Serpent Wards, and a Meteor Hammer now.
Wow, and that is a lot of pressure. Smoke is going to break. They catch MidOne here. Oh, this is interesting. Iceberg took a 4th point in X, and that gets him the angle to catch on the Sven. Arena down afterwards, they're gonna kill him. MidOne goes down, Roger in the meantime trying to stay alive as the fight brews over. No Tail is gonna fall, and so will Soxa.
Man, Boat is so good.
It's crazy.
Saving your weaker allies there, the damage mitigation, and building that lead back up to kind of where it was before for Navi. Now about 3K. As they're going to slow down the farming speed of that Sven.
But it's so interesting, right? Because Iceberg opting to not take that level 10 talent. Like, so many Kunkkas just pick that one up. And he's realizing like that the real thing he needs to do is make sure he gets that
Dire's
X range in
top tower
time.
is under attack.
Yeah, they just needed that first catch because now the Blink Dagger's done there for General, so we have a second option for catch and a much longer initiation there as well. So this is great news for Always Want to Fly because I'm sure he's ready to just start fighting all the time because he's an Undying. Roger wants to use Laguna every time it's available. So these 4 heroes, they want to get it on the map and try and give that little bit of space for V2 to finish up this Scotty that we've been seeing versus the IO lineups, and they're ready to go on to Thompson again.
Jump in, spear to the side. He finds himself a tree, but on the back lines, that movement in from No Tail will not. We will see how it goes.
Oh, the tips back and forth. They're having fun.
In the meantime,
Even though it's elimination.
Meter Hammer, Ravage afterwards. Big catch, but is it going to be enough? MidOne finds Always Want to Fly, but they spear him away. As the God Strength came out, he is out of this fight. They take down 3, going to likely find Seb afterwards as well. NAVI managed to win a huge engagement here.
Oh, and he just lets it rip. But we're all thinking, Conga! Iceberg is on fire right now with the triple. Roger takes the kill on Thompson, ruining the ultra kill.
You know,
they're popping off right now. It's 15-2. They have a kill for every minute right now, Lyrical.
Dire's middle tower has
Iceberg is
fallen.
one of those guys that when you make him angry, you feel like he plays better. It's just sort of the way of it, I think. And oh my God, you gotta be careful though. Arena down, catches onto both of them. Thompson, he's in a ton of trouble. He is decrept for the moment, but the right clicks are gonna come fast and furious. Although maybe a turnaround can Soxa make this work for him. Okay, MidOne is Mask of Madness, has a stun back up at 7. And Kunkka gonna go for the X play. The Torrent afterwards is available if he can make his way out, but it won't happen. OG strike back. That is exactly what they needed. Always Want to Fly. Is he also gonna die? MidOne is pretty freaking swift right here.
Ulted.
Beats the crap out of him.
Don't Tombstone. Don't do it.
Oh, juke. Oh my God, the joke. All right, he goes down. They're gonna take an ancient stack too. When he thought they were falling apart. OG, bring it back.
That was some rough losses there. Kills happening perhaps a little bit too deep. I'll tell you one thing, Roger is definitely not a snake charmer. Oh, this is some good vengeance. After all these ward traps, just get him. Haze him.
Just letting him die to the creep.
The next level, play. Next level, play.
Amazing.
That's where you wish Laguna had the stack, so you were allowed to satisfyingly zap someone right there.
Ooh.
And you could be like
Radiant's
Lion
middle tower
and
is under
really
attack.
broken in that case.
Thompson. Trying to run away from this one here. V-Tune wisely saving his decrep, or rather his rage. Iceberg not quite in range for that X marks. So they will have to back out again. Yeah, 17-5, but only a 4,000 gold lead.
Well, they have the arena ready, and now a medallion looks like it's finished up for General, so I could see a smoke coming out here soon, perhaps. They have one ready on Roger, and Iceberg clearing the mid wave. I think that's the plan. It's only the top tier 2 and the mid tier 2 bottom lane, no cares. And they're not even going to smoke. They're just going to wander on in here and see what's going on.
Yeah, they want to try and get that timing. for the,
Strength bracers for Iceberg. What good timing as they run into Thompson.
Oh, does he get vision? Oh, Torrent, so he gets the X. Nicely played there by Iceberg. Didn't have the vision, but the Torrent gives it to him. And now the chase down will come. Laguna Blade afterwards. Oh! BKB, and yeah, all right, he's dead. But they forced out the BKB.
Radiant structures
Oh, this is 10
are
seconds.
fortified. Dire structures
still
are
worth.
fortified.
Don't let him survive. Don't turn it around.
Fair enough. In the meantime, though,
Top tower
Oh,
is
no.
under attack.
Not again.
we've seen this before.
No, they're safe. They don't have agents.
Wait, arena down. They got MidOne. He's in trouble now. Ravage comes out afterwards. Can they escape? Seb trying to take down Roger, but the relocate will pull the Sven away. And another kill on to the Tidehunter. But in the meantime, they didn't manage to get that top tier 2 tower. Relocate comes back in. No Tail will be found. And in the meantime, they also are able to catch on to Soxa. Oh, jukes by not juking. The best kind. A 45-degree angle the wrong way there.
When you're leading, you don't want to trade evenly. So I like the idea of coming back and defending, because I do think they should be winning the fights right now, especially considering that's a fight with Ravage. there to help protect, and still not going that well for the side of OG. So I like the idea of pushing this lane as much as they can. It's always hard to get down here, but they don't want to just give this bottom tower up for free. So that's why they want to pressure in here as much as they can.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Seb, still in the area. He's gonna go for a deny.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Yeah, me too. Doesn't quite get it though. And every time OG are moving in with either the Pugna or the Shadow Shaman, and it is really hard to get sort of a return thing going on here. Oh, they find Thompson. Gets the tower.
Has fallen.
But he is going to die for the trouble. Boat comes out afterwards.
Sneaky, like, less rat. Oh, they missed the boat.
Oh my god. Thompson is just really annoying to play against.
I feel like he's giggling. I don't know. Yeah. The Leshrac strats are just like snagging towers from the fog and everything, just being a real nuisance like he likes to do. But with that kill, they head into the Roche Fit, and hopefully they're going to keep this Aegis and use it for a bit of a better advantageous situation compared to last game.
That was very disheartening for Navi fans out there, but this game, it definitely feels like they're on firmer footing. This is an Aegis taken at lead as opposed to for recovery. And Scotty is almost done for VTune. It's a pretty interesting choice.
Yeah, I think it's just the Pugna, the IO, a lot of frustrating heal stuff going on.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now this is
In the meantime, while Roche is getting taken, MidOne able to secure the tier 2 tower. And it looks like they're going to attempt to do the same thing up top. Navi looking to take that one and then secure the outposts, as OG have already claimed theirs. Any other items that are coming out soon? Tidehunter's a little ways away from a blink. Don't really have much. I mean, Soxa is able to get an Aether Lens, but they don't have that like instant jump initiation from OG really.
Yeah, and MidOne's thinking about the Daedalus instead of the Agnums.
Oh, Iceberg. X, Torrent, still ends up hitting onto him. And has another 6 seconds before X, so they'll get out. Heal's on top. Oh, Ravage comes out. They caught on to everybody with no Kunkka here. VTune is going to lose the Aegis. How is this happening again? Oh no, and he won't have Rage when he comes back up, so VTune in a ton of trouble is going to have to jump inside of a creep and try and run away.
Run away!
He's really fast. Very, very fast. He'll have Rage back up when he's done, so he should be able to escape from this one. Yeah, and they're just going to let him go, it looks like. Or he's going back in. All right, VTune's insane.
Can't believe he got out of there.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're trying to chase. Okay. Seb?
Seb, that was so greedy, dude.
Yeah, now they got Thompson. They got their eyes on Seb with no Ravage. They want to take this fight. Soxa moves in though. The Hex is there. The stun, the turnaround. They burst him in time. No, Undying's here. General trying to live. Has 6 charges afterwards. They're life draining and everything. Spear comes out. He is going to get healed up again. Barely.
Always want flies to try to feed. Kill me instead.
Get him away. Jeez.
And they instantly smoke, despite having no spells available.
All right, and VTune's just got to run away again. They have the ward drop down in Vision of the Sentry. What a wild game. Still a kill a minute for Navi, not so much for OG. Relocate. Find Soxa. Stun is there. Yule's afterwards. Tries to jump away. General in range. Kunkka on the back lines is going to get caught out in some trouble as they've got him controlled. MidOne turns to punch him a few times, but the heal is there yet again, and the relocate going to pull the Sven out.
I love how he's saving him to the Ancients every time, by the way.
It's true. So they will.
I'll take you home, Sven.
They will take down that Tide.
Soxa?
Yeah, it looks like he'll get away.
Oh!
All right, that's
they're
value
so
smoke
confused.
break.
Don't waste his scan. Don't scan.
They're so angry. All right, re-smoke. Who cares? Let's go.
Oh man, but now they're just smoking into. Oh wait. I said nothing. Maybe Thompson.
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh, they're gonna pop again. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they got him. We'll play it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They Again, mid one pushing at the same time. God's strength, but they pop the glyph.
Dire's structures
And
are
mid lane
fortified.
glyph is also going to be popped with the
Dire's
tombstone
middle
down.
tower is under attack.
And we'll see if they can
Radiant's top
kill
tower
off
is
this
under
tier 2
attack.
tower before backdoor comes back up again. Gonna be close. Bottom.
I think they
Oh my
might have
God.
had that talk of.
Iceberg.
Okay, well, I was literally about to say, I think they might have had that talk of staying together as 5 a little bit more.
Wait,
But I guess
one.
they didn't.
Relocate out.
Sox is right in behind here with wards. If General jumps, that could be really bad.
Good jump away by General there. They'll kill the IO. But again, in this chaos, it feels like OG are just sort of keeping that net worth lead about even, which I think is really important for them
Radiant's
to like
middle tower is under
not
attack.
just let it run away into the favor of NAVI. Now, like, mid one's got a data list. Things are starting to look a little better, but if they lose Thompson here, this is not so great. And in fact, Soxa under vision for a moment there. They don't have detection, though. Invis runes saving lives.
Seb's just getting away with this one, I think.
Radiant are
Oh,
scared.
wait, 18 seconds will TP. Maybe he won't.
Yeah, seems like he is gonna go down here.
Bring the torrent
Dire's
storm.
middle tower is under attack.
We haven't got to see that yet. That last iceberg kill was a little unfortunate timing. I wonder what he's gonna go for next on the Kunkka.
Halberd, I'm sure, is very tempting. I definitely stick to it the most.
No. Ooh, Roger. Dual Scepter lift up, and we'll set up for another V-Tune kill. Who's having a wonderful game right now. Really getting everything that you could want at this point in time.
And again, another relocate just to push a wave.
Oh, are they gonna get it in time? Yeah.
I'm Sven.
Wait, what? They left him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. They do have a lot of wards. Oh, look at this ward in the Radiant Triangle. It's scouting all these couriers. Courier wards are just like the best.
It's
So
nice.
it's like, oh, okay, well, Mars is this way. Because there goes his courier. It's just bought a plate mail. Oh, there goes Lifestealer's courier. Oh, there goes Lena's courier. And we know where everyone is. And mind you, they're showing the lane anyway right now, but
Dire's
couriers and
top
wards
tower
are
is
very
under
interesting
attack.
ever since we got 10 of them. They give
Radiant's
away
bottom
so much
tower
information.
is under attack.
Mid one
Radiant's
is
courier
going to
has been
TP into this one now. Seb finds Roger. Nothing really to keep him away at the moment. Looking for that torrent afterwards. Doesn't quite connect. Mid one still thinking about going in. Good spear. Now the torrent storm afterwards is going to come out. But the BKB is already there. Seb going to get caught by the stun. B2 trying to turn onto him. Jumps inside of a creep, backs away. Everything used by Navi, and now they just need to get out.
I don't think
Iceberg
that-
gets walloped.
Torrent Storm hit anything. That spell is so strange sometimes.
Yeah. I think Always Wanna Fly is also just gonna die now as well. Dude, mid one does so much damage.
Yeah, they're just all in on him, but in this
Dire's
case,
middle
like,
tower
unlike the
is
Sven
under
game
attack.
for Secret, he has no real counter, right? They don't have this, like, Ursa that can just turn the whole game around with the 1v1 matchup. Lifestealer is not really that hero. Like, he's not, like, horrific versus Sven, but he's just not gonna do the same stuff that Ursa can, obviously.
Oh, one of these creeps is not like the others.
Radiant's bottom tower
They're
is
gonna
under
run
attack.
Thompson away from this area. Mid one shows there on the mid lane. And it looks like, yeah, they're just trying to separate out again until Undying is back up.
And now we get to find out about Roche.
Down to just a 2,000 gold lead here. So much of that net worth just being held on to mid one.
2 minutes.
Do you feel like that sort of favors anyone in particular here?
Probably OG. I think Navi are starting to run into the same situation as last game where they had a lead that they probably could have done stuff with, but just weren't quite able to get it done. This game they played a lot better, but there's still the same mistakes, especially the lone pickoffs occurring again, or just like the bad TPs
Radiant's
and
bottom
bad
tower
map
is
movement
under
decisions.
attack.
Right. Yeah, getting punished.
Another
in a big
relocate.
way. Oh, this is a tier 3 tower. Iceberg pops the BKB. He's not going to be caught this time by it. Do they have any way to control mid-one? Need to find an X here. No tail. Going to be pulled back in. No, they just get out.
Oh, they took him
the
out?
X?
Yeah. Things didn't go quite right there for either side, I guess. You know, Navi only gets Thompson, and the BKB was popped a bit late for mid-one, probably because he wasn't sure what was left there defensively for his opponents, but like it looked like he probably could have got Iceberg right there, even through that BKB.
Yeah. I think part of it is like needing to make sure you play around that X and, you know, making sure you don't get pulled back in, since, you know, not spellable and all that.
True, that could be very bad, so it's nice to have the BKB ready for that.
So 30-10. But only a slight lead being held by Navi, and more importantly, all of the momentum over the last couple of minutes has really been shifting into OG's favor. Now the game, Dota Plus feeling about 50% chance. Who will win this?
I've got my odds on OG, I think. They're just playing too well, and the Sven is starting to look like a real monster that does not have an equal in this game. I think they need those big blow-up plays to start returning for Navi. Now, mind you, this is good. It is the Aegis and the Cheese this time. And it's not going to be much of a structural punish. They still have the Glyph available on the Radiant, and everyone has TPs.
Is under attack.
Yeah, stepping up there, and they're going to pop it now. Force them back, and well, there it is. Cheese on the ground.
Smoke in behind mid-one.
Looking for the catch here. They realize,
nice BKB.
Great reaction there, and pops the Cheese afterwards. Living always want to fly, gets the Flintstone down. A lot of damage out V-Tune, but he's already raged. Tries to take down this IO, and he's going to be there. Mid-one is kind of stuck now. All right, Torn is out. The buyback comes from the IO. Can they bring any series down? Mid-one just doing so much damage. Can they keep him there, though? Need to go for the X-play afterwards, but I don't even know. They're just doing so much freaking damage. They're going to find mid-one, and Io is heading back home. Buyback comes on everybody. They need to be able to win this engagement afterwards. Ultra kill already for mid-one, but now no more God Strength left. He's going to turn on to V-Tune, pops the rage, wants to fight, gets a bash, but there's still so much healing coming in. And now Io, he TP'd over to the shrine. No tail is coming back in. I don't think they have enough to stop this, even without God Strength.
Radiant's bottom barrel.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to get crit for 1600 again like that poor Lifestealer just did. Almost 12,000 damage from the Sven in that fight alone.
Jeez.
Mid-one is beasting and is thinking about heading right in towards the Orchid to just ruin this Lifestealer's game with the Bloodthorn.
V-Tune trying to beat away here and see if he can make something happen. Seb, no Ravage this time, but with mid-one coming in, V-Tune forced to pop that rage. Both gonna land on to Seb. Everybody getting the buff. They gotta back out now on Navi. It's dangerous. Oh, they got Undying yet again. Good turnaround stun, and look at the Corn Storm. Is it gonna be good enough though? It doesn't quite look like it. It hits onto a couple heroes. Iceberg pops the BKB, tries to run away, but there is no salvation in your face. OG are coming for you. General trying to stop the streaming forward mid-one, but it will not happen. They take him down yet again on Iceberg. Yule Scepter lift up, but where's the follow-up? Do they have anything left in the tank? He's doing so much damage to mid-one, but there's too much healing. Far too much. He beats the crap out of General, gets the kill with the life drain from Thompson, and with no buyback on these heroes, OG looking to try and end this one.
Yeah, there are still tier 2s in mid and top, so it looks like they'll just be forced to back it up at least a little bit here. What the hell? To the tower for about 2 seconds, that is.
Oh my god. Backdoor protection is nothing. Now they have a creep wave. Okay, Heck controlled, Ravage, caught, killed, laughing beeps, denying beeps, all the beeps going the way of OG as they will claim another set of racks and possibly at that point look to end this game because there is no life stealer.
This is 15-2 this game. Is that right?
Dude, absolutely. absolute ownage.
Pretty
After
sure it was 15-2.
whatever the point in time when that was, like, OG
that's
just
nuts.
completely turned it
Radiant's
around.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was excellent. Just knowing their timings, knowing when to high five their opponents, like right now.
Radiant's
Torrent Storm, not going to be enough. They still have the control. Going to catch Roger. Always want to fly. Valiantly trying to hold on to the base.
is under
But they will not be denied. OG going to end this series 2-0 in elimination game. Impressive.
We get a 33-18 win at 34 minutes.